Hi everybody and welcome to this week's Tune In Tuesday. Some of you may have seen in the news recently there's a lot of chatter about crisp packets at the minute, and we all know that Beach Guardian commonly find ancient crisp packets in sand dunes on beach cleans. So today, for this week's Tune In Tuesday episode, I've come to the beach in Cornwall where I think the most impressive sand dunes are, which is of course Crantock. So I'm currently at the very top of the sand dunes here, and I'm going to have a hunt and see if we can find any more ancient crisp packets, just to show you guys how common it is to find them. Just to show you guys what sort of thing we find, it's this sort of thing where plastic is buried in amongst the sand dunes. We've got to be careful not to destroy them, but gently pull out these bits that have been buried. Look up there, look at that. Let's see if I can reach. Oh, it's a bit of a... So that's an aerosol can. Oh, England air horn stuck in the sand dunes. Here we have our first old find. Not that old, July 2014, Relentless Energy. Here we have some more stuff buried in the dunes. Let's have a look at this. Powerade, try and get some of that sand out. Does it have a date on it? You can't see it very well, but there it says February 2011, and here it says copyright 2010, the Coca-Cola Company, a product of the Coca-Cola Company. Recycle. Team Great Britain. We have the Carlsberg Special Brew just come out of the sand dunes from March 2006. I can't find a best before on this, unfortunately, but this just shows what a Tetra Pak looks like if left to break down in the environment. So the plastic coating has gone a little bit flimsy, but it's still pretty much intact, and then this bit here inside is still probably as strong as it was when it was first made. You can see all the writing on it still. Swindon, Tetra Pak. Use straw or lift flat, press and cut to open. Shake before use. And that's pretty wedged in the sand dunes here. See if we can get it out without damaging it. Goes back quite a long way. Looks like some packaging of food. God, it's right back there. There it is. Let me desand it. We have our first ancient find, and I'm so excited because this is now the oldest thing I've ever found. So we have a McVitie's cheese snaps or something, can't really tell. I'll have a close investigation when I get it home, but on the back here there's a competition. I'll just show you. McVitie's, how to get your camera. Send a cheque or PO for 65p payable to United Biscuits camera offer, plus 4 McVitie's cheese snips. Oh, it's cheese snips wrappers, together with your name and address in block capitals, please, to United Biscuits camera offer, PO Box 38, Nelson, Lancs. Please allow 28 days for delivery. And right there it says, slightly faded away, which is a bit annoying, but it says offer applies to purchases in UK only and closes 31st of October 1972. 2. So this is early 1970s, and you can kind of see here the price of it would have been, oh, let's get that for you, 3p. Wow. We have some more in here. Mars ice cream. That weird date on it. (2010). Here's an interesting one. Walkers celebrating 17 years. Ready salted, so obviously in the sun it's lost a lot of its colour. That's only from this year. Happy 70th anniversary, Walkers. Got another one. Crisp packet. Oh, the front's missing. Cheese and, I guess, onion flavour. Best before sometime in November. You can see it says crisps. Sooner snacks. We'll have to look into that. Got something. Riley's crisps are made from selected potatoes. Best before. Not there. Okay, so I've just got back from the beach and I wanted to show you guys what sort of stuff I was finding in the sand dunes. So here is everything that I found, and it's really upsetting to see that all of this stuff here could have been recycled. I'm not quite sure about this one actually, the air horn, but everything else could have been recycled. We have our special brew here that is from 2006. And then obviously we've got our Walker's crisp packet here that's lost its colour, but that was from this year. And then over here is all of our non-recyclable stuff. So all of this is food packaging. So it's not just crisp packets. We've got here chocolate. So this is from 2014. Milky Bar buttons, Mars, Feast, Richmond sausages, cashew nuts, you know, another ice lolly thing, wrapper, loads of different stuff. And this is where the single-use problem comes in. The majority of what I found was single-use packaging, and it's all here, and it would have remained there until someone else came along to pick it up. So now moving on to our ancient finds. So I've given them a little bit of a clean, and our first one here. So I found this little bit quite far away from this bit, which is weird. So I thought they were from two different packets, but they're actually from the exact same packet. And unfortunately, we are missing at the front, but we can see here that it was probably cheese and onion flavour crisps. And this bit says that they are Riley's crisps. So after checking the internet and seeing that they're from Sooner Snacks, the best before date isn't really there. It says November, but that's about it. So we can't get an exact year. But on the internet, these sort of crisps from Sooner Snacks, Riley's crisps, are from around the 1980s. So that's quite an old find there. On to this one, which I'm so excited about. This is McVitie's cheese snips, and you can see here that, oh, let me just get that they were 3p, and on the back it says camera offer. McVitie's Cheese Snips are offering a superb camera for only 65p, including postage. The camera has focus and aperture adjustments, takes colour or black and white film. Each camera will be supplied with a black and white film and an envelope inviting you to join a free film service. Hurry and snap up a camera while stocks last. Purchases in UK only and closes 31st of October 1972. And then another address down there. So this is now the oldest thing I've ever found. McVitie's Cheese Snips, 3p from 1972. That is over double my age. That's nearly 50 years old that this has been in the sand dunes. And just look at the plastic. If I pull that, it's not breaking. It is crazy. So hopefully that just shows you guys what sort of things that we find when we go up into the sand dunes and do a beach clean. A whole variety of stuff from 10, 20, 30, 40, nearly 50 years ago. Some of which is recyclable and could have been avoided to be dumped in the sand dunes in the first place, and others is non-recyclable, single-use food packaging, really showing the extent of this issue. So the most important thing that we can do here is reduce the amount that we are using, reduce the amount of crisps you're eating, reduce the amount of chocolate you're eating. Without the alternatives, that's really the best thing that you can do. Reduce first, then reuse, and then last option, recycle. Recycle everything you can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was as eye-opening for you as it was for me of how common it is to find these ancient packaging and other single-use wrappers from food that are buried in the sand dunes. See you next week for next week's Tune In Tuesday.